Hey guys, welcome back to Fly By Night Reviews Hot Takes. I'm your host Kiren.
I'm Dom.
As you can see, we are trying a different setup today. But before we start, if you could like and subscribe to our channel, we are almost at 200 subscribers. We are at 193, 7 away, people. We're trying.
We can do this.
Yo, we can do this, man. Trying to think of a cool thing to do after 200, but we have to discuss that. But anyway. Me and Dom were kind of, we were deciding, okay, we haven't done hot takes in a while, and let's talk about something that's kind of what we both kind of have issues with. I mean, similar issues with, which is kind of nostalgia in cinema and just kind of an overuse of it, and it becomes almost like, Hollywood's kind of running out of ideas, so they keep rehashing ideas, and I don't know. I mean, it seemed like it started with Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Even though I like that movie a lot, it definitely kind of started a trend. I don't know.
Yeah, that's when it really started making more prominence in everyday media. I know Stranger Things had a hand in that too. And then it's just kind of gotten out of control with like the introduction of multiverses and those big franchise movies and stuff like that. Rather than coming up with cool stories, they're just bringing back older actors to play roles that they made famous.
Yeah, it's kind of like, watching Ghostbusters Afterlife. Obviously, they had
that too. Yeah,
they kind of did what The Force Awakens did. They kind of had the new characters, but then a lot of the things in that movie they kind of harkened back to like the original Ghostbusters. Like they had like the same. I don't know if did they have the vehicle in Afterlife in the first Ghostbusters or remake
in the Ecto one, Ecto one, right?
Yeah,
they had
that one in the
they had that in Afterlife.
The Afterlife, right? Okay.
Yeah, they had it was in the barn.
Yeah.
And
then they were tearing. They just had little. Yeah, and they had kind of like little, things that were kind of like, oh yeah, remember Slimer, or remember, this, and remember that, and it's like...
The member berries.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun, it's fun reliving some of that stuff, but, I kind of at the... Yeah, I think I'm just starting to get kind of tired of it.
Oh yeah, there's kind of a lot of tropes. Yeah, a lot of tropes just getting... Everybody's getting tired of... They want to see something new, but then when we get something new, it's usually not done well, so we complain and then go back to something that we know works.
Yeah, it's sort of like, especially with Star Wars and all the backlash with like Luke Skywalker, how he was portrayed, and how certain characters...
It's not my Luke Skywalker, yeah.
Yeah, or, people, have this preconception of how he should be. Mm-hmm. And when a movie tries to kind of make him not a different character, but just kind of, more affected in the film, they complain,
it's like, like Last Jedi, he actually has some growth as a character rather than just staying the same stagnant person for 30 years, which nobody does.
Yeah, totally. And it's sort of like they want new stuff, but when Hollywood puts out, say, new original stuff, I wouldn't say Furiosa's original because it's kind of based on the Mad Max, but that hasn't done well in the box office because for whatever reason, I mean, maybe it's just people are streaming more or whatever, but it's just like you got an original good movie, but people aren't going to see it. But then people are kind of going out in droves seeing like Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm looking forward to it.
Right.
But
actually, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm finding the marketing more interesting than actually going to see the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not as excited as I thought I would be. I think, like you said,
that first trailer, I was excited, and I feel like they kind of like, all right, after that, just kind of started slowly waning.
Yeah, it's because it's kind of become just about the cameos at this point. It's like, who's going to be in the movie? Who's rumored to, and it's just like, okay. Like, I mean, if it's
who are they bringing back?
And it's that's the thing is, it's the same thing with Spider-Man. Was it No Way Home? You know, it was the same problem. It was like people were kind of rumor, Tobey Maguire's coming back and all this.
Yeah, that got so early on that nobody really cared. There's like no one was surprised. I mean, people cared, but no one was surprised.
Yeah, someone actually mentioned like they should have just went with it. Like the moment the rumors came out, they should have just admitted, "Hey, they're going to be in the movie." They could have hyped it up, a lot better. Instead of just sort of like, we knew they're going to be in the movie. So. But I just recently saw the Alien Romulus trailer, and I'm a huge Alien fan.
Right.
I don't know if you saw the trailer. Or
I watched
the reaction.
I watched the reaction.
But it was just like I liked it. I liked the trailer a lot, but then there was also stuff in the trailer that was kind of like, hey, this was like, do you remember this from Alien 3? Or do you remember this from Aliens? Do you remember this from the first Alien?
I felt the same way. Thing. I felt the same way with the Beetlejuice trailers.
Oh, jeez, yeah. I forgot about Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
That was, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like, it's not bad, it's just, it feels almost too familiar. So,
yeah, to be honest, like, I think I read the plot months before the trailer was even, like, released. Okay. And it was just, like, the most kind of mundane plot ever, and I'm like, I'm not a huge Beetlejuice fan anyway, like, I'm not like, some people were crazy about it.
Right. Yeah, I grew up on the cartoon rather than the actual movie. Yeah. And I saw the movie later. So, but I mean, I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't a bad movie. It's just, and the movie and the cartoon were completely different. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. And it's just bring in all the old characters back, and of course every movie has to have Jenna Ortega now because she's like the it girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just kind of that was very nostalgia bait for sure, like that.
Oh, totally.
Trailer.
I do think it's funny that they killed off the father though. It's like, why is he not going to be in the movie? Oh, that's why.
All those accusations are not more than accusations, but
watch out what you look on your computer.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I think it's hard, especially nowadays, like going to the movies. We should know going to the movies is not cheap. It's pretty expensive. So do you blame people for wanting to go see a movie that they're familiar with because they're going to have older characters that they're familiar with rather than spend $20 on a brand new movie?
Right. Yeah, you got I know these characters, so I'll probably enjoy this, rather than I don't know these characters, I don't know if I will enjoy this.
Yeah, or it's like I'll wait till streaming.
Yes, that's the other thing. Yeah, streaming.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to like I'm still looking forward to of course Deadpool, Wolverine, and Alien Romulus, and all the Marvel movies are probably going to come out.
I don't know. Did they push back Kraven? I'm not sure if Kraven's actually coming out this year now. I can't remember if they.
Yeah,
I mean, after Madam Web. Those Sony
that's another
ones.
That's another fatigue I'm experiencing is the comic book movie fatigue.
Oh god,
like I'm just sort of like not.
And as you can see, I enjoy my comic book movies, but it's just come on.
Yeah, it's getting old, man. It's like I'm just like I kind of miss just like the one-off superhero movie, and then like 2 years, 3 years, nothing, and then all of a sudden another. Choking over here. A copy. Well, on that note, no, I was kidding. Hold on, let me just finish this shit real quick. My throat's getting parched.
That's why I got my big water.
But yeah, anyway, what do you guys think? Are you fans of nostalgia? What are some of the movies that you're looking forward to that may contain the nostalgia that we're kind of complaining about? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time.
Peace.